These scissors seem to be working quite fine. Amazing sisters. Oh, hi. You must be my 8 p.m. appointment. What's your name? Nice. My name's Jamishio. Nice to meet you. So you can just sit right there. Here, I actually have some stuff for you. Yeah, are you interested in coloring? I realized that getting a haircut could be kind of tiresome. It could take a long time. So I got you a coloring set. Colorama, the beautiful coloring book that helps you relax while creating something wonderful. Well, do you want it? Here you go. Alright. So, what kind of haircut do you want? Just like a short trim? Okay, perfect. Yeah, I can do something exactly like that. Just gonna start over here. Alright. I have 2 different scissor types. If you're interested in the process. Let me get you behind the ears first of all. So, what's your favorite TV show? Really? Nice. Seems like you have a good taste. Guess what mine is? Stranger Things. But I also like Fargo. It's on Hulu if you want to watch it. I hear the new season is great. I'll be honest, I didn't watch the 3rd season because I didn't really like it, but the first 2, amazing. Wow, you have nice and luscious hair. Wow, what kind of shampoo and conditioner do you use? Really? I can tell. Yeah, your hair is absolutely marvelous. I've never seen some significant hair. Man, these scissors kind of act up a little bit. There we go. So, what's your favorite color? Is it the one you're coloring with right now? My favorite color is purple. Love purple. You know, like that galaxy type of purple, like the stars and like mist and wind, pinkish skies. That's my kind of purple. I love that kind of purple. And don't worry about this haircut. Feel free to just sit back and relax, 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 relax. This is a very relaxing haircut. It's okay if you fall asleep. No big deal. I'll just keep cutting. Wow. Can I just say, your hair fits so perfectly with your head shape and your beautiful eyes. Such beautiful eyes. I don't see eyes like that on a daily basis, I'll tell you that. You have a strange pair, in a good way. In a good way. Don't take that the wrong way, please. You have just beautiful eyes. Oh. Alright. So, do you like have a favorite sports team or anything? What's your favorite sport? If you have one, even. Really? You know, I'd say my favorite sport is like tennis. I used to be big on tennis when I was younger. Played it a lot. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but like a decent amount. Especially in summer camp. We had to play like daily, actually. We also had to swim a lot at summer camp. I'll tell you something. I liked swimming, loved it actually when I was younger, but every day is just way too much. For hours as well. They did have some cool slides though. I like that. But yeah, summer camp was weird. I have so many stories from summer camp though. I can tell you some if you're interested. Well, also, I had piano classes when I was little. And you know what? Piano wasn't my thing. Do you play any musical instruments? Whoa. Sorry, I got sidetracked. Do you, like, go to any summer camps or anything like that? Or did you when you were a kid? Really? Oh, you got some hair in your eyes. Here, I can just brush it off. Here we go. Alright, sorry about that. I get kind of messy when I cut hair. But that's how it happens. So yeah, I remember one time we played this game. I think it's called Doctor or something. We split one side of the gym. One side had the like camp counselors, and the other side had us, the campers. And we had to throw balls on each other's sides and like try to get each other out. But every team had one doctor, and you had to be very sneaky. When someone gets out, they sit down on the floor, and the doctor has to like touch them or tap them, and then they get back up. But you have to be sneaky about it, because if the doctor's found out, you'll have no one to get you back up. And I remember this one counselor made me the team leader. She liked me, and I liked her. She was a cool counselor. And no one wanted to be the doctor one time, so I went with the doctor. I'm pretty sure I got out, like, within the first minute. Like, the third ball that was thrown, I got out. And that was the end of that team. We lost because I got out so quickly. It was an embarrassment. Usually, I was really good at dodging because, I mean, look at my muscles. If you can even say muscles, I don't have muscles, but I'm trying to say. Especially when I was younger, I can't throw the ball, but I can definitely, like, run around and do weird moves. But, yeah. And then, in high school, we played the same game, not in camp, but, like, in high school gym, before, like, vacation, stuff like that, because it was a lot of people's favorite games. But it was a lot of people's least favorite as well. We had to either work out in the, like, gym, or, like, workout place where they got the machines and, like, yoga mats and stuff, and, like, weights and stuff. And I didn't care for that. I haven't done that since middle school at that point. So I just stayed for, doctor, whatever it was called. And let me tell you something. In high school, that's when, like, people get muscular and, like, built. And, like, they work out and stuff. And it just, like, everyone would be back at the edge of the wall, like, throwing the balls as hard as they could. And they would actually hit people because they were, like, strong enough to do it. If I ever threw a ball, they would just catch it and get me out. Like, it wasn't fun. It was basically just gym class of running around and making sure you don't get hit. That kind of sucked, but yeah, it was whatever. I did like gym a lot in elementary school, because that's when, like, everyone likes gym class. You're all little kids and just running around playing and stuff. But middle school is, like, when I kind of didn't like gym class. I remember one time though, we won the Olympics. we had like Olympics, and we had like a team, and every player had to do like one sport. I think I did the long jump and then the baton race or something. But everyone had to go do every sport, and whichever like they got the highest score on, they would perform like in the finals. And we won. I remember the baton game, we creamed them. I'll say something about myself. I don't know if I'm a fast person anymore because I haven't ran in the past year. But when I ran in like middle school, I could run. I didn't do track though. Missed opportunity. But I did run a lot, and I remember always running to the bus. I'd miss the bus like every day, and I'd have to like run to catch up to it. Maybe that was my training. But yeah, we just destroyed in the race part of the Olympics, and we won. We also won, or we didn't win, but we also played this game called mat kickball, where there was 4 mats. You had to run around twice to get a score, and you can have unlimited people on each mat. And I'm not good at kickball. Like if I kick it, it'll probably just roll or go high in the air and someone will catch it. But then they made a rule where you can like team up with someone, and one person kicks it and then you both run. So I just partnered up with someone that could kick it, and that's how we got points. But I also didn't really care. Like I did care if I waited in line just for like me to kick it and like to catch it and I get out instantly. That was annoying because, well, I want to run around. I like running around. But also I didn't really like getting sweaty at school. Oh my god, don't even talk to me about the middle school locker room. Just smelled like Axe body spray. I've been going on a little tangent. What was your middle school like? Cool. Yeah. Middle school can get kind of tough. But we all make through it, right? Right. It's kind of hard, but once you pass middle school, high school, even just school in general, it's all over. And wow, your hair is looking stunning. I mean, not to brag, but I'm kind of the best barber in town. Would you think so? Thanks. Your compliments mean the world to me. I hope you know that. Your voice, the way you just speak, it's so perfect. You know, you're a really great listener. Thank you. So, what has been on your mind lately? Interesting. Never thought of that like that. Oh, cool. Yeah, I agree with that. You know what? No matter what struggle we currently go through right now, the world is so small compared to it. Or big compared to it? I don't really know. There's a reason I'm not a therapist. I'm just a barber. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. But, I mean, we all have like our own separate problems, and we're all going through our own similar battles. Yet sometimes it's difficult to talk about. Which is why I take pride in keeping this environment a safe place for everyone to just talk about their feelings to me, and we can go through life step by step together. So, I mean, whatever problems you're going to go through is very different from my problems that I'm going through. But sometimes just talking to other people is helpful. And like, maybe get some advice. Like, I always like talking to my friends about my issues. They always know what to say. It's like, they're the smartest people in the world. And I get to share my knowledge when they go through stuff. Like college. College sucked. And a lot of my friends are still going through it, so they know who to ask when they have college-related problems. But I didn't really talk to people about my college-related problems. I mean, I graduated, but at what cost? All the money. Sorry. That's kind of stressful to talk about. But life just keeps going on. We move on. We live our separate lives, or maybe similar lives. You know, it's like a lot of TikToks I will see. It's like, I bet you did this in your childhood, and it's something I did in my childhood, and I opened up the comments, and everyone else didn't in our childhoods. And it's like whoever created us got bored of writing us and just made us the same people almost. But I guess that just goes to show how unique and how different we all are. There's so many words in the dictionary that we could use, so many thoughts and ideas in the world that haven't even been thought of yet or discovered. And that's what makes us different. We all have our own different tastes, our own beliefs, our own hobbies, and likes and dislikes, and favorites and least favorites. And that's what makes us keep going in life. Just all these small different things. Like, I'm a gamer. I like playing games. And I find it bizarre how 4 years ago, I used to not like Telltale games. Like, you know the Telltale Games series where it's like, you make a decision, and then your story changes based on your decision. You see, I didn't really understand all that, and one of my roommates was obsessed with those games. And in my eyes, I was like, why would I do all that when I could just watch a movie? Like, I'm not playing a game, I'm just like making choices and like maybe doing a few different puzzles, but like, why not just watch a TV show or movie? Boy, was I wrong. I went from, why should I play that game when I could watch a movie or TV show, to why would I watch a TV show or movie if I could create my own game through different characters' stories? And this all started with Life is Strange. 4 years ago, I didn't think I'd ever play those type of games. 3 years ago, during the winter, I played my favorite game ever. That isn't like Minecraft or Pokemon, like my all-time favorites, but I played my favorite story game ever. Life is Strange. And that changed the world for me. It changed how I perceive gaming. Gaming isn't just like, I don't know, being competitive, winning against your opponents, or building stuff. I mean, it is. I love Minecraft. I don't even know where I'm going with this. But gaming is whatever you want it to be. I recently got into horror games as well. I want to play, what's that one called? You know the one. Let's hold the camera. Maybe it starts with the letter U? I don't know. I'm sure it'll Outlast. Okay, it starts with O. But, God, I'm getting sidetracked. Where was I? Oh yeah. We were talking about, Life is Strange. And then horror games. Yeah, Outlast. That's the one I want to play. But, Life is Strange is such a good beginner, like, Telltale type of game. Like, story, narrative-driven game. because of its power. And this isn't really a spoiler because it's like in the trailer and it's like within the first like 3 minutes of the game. But your power is that you can rewind time. And something about those games is when you make those choices, you can't go back unless you turn off the game and go back. But Life is Strange is different. You can reverse time and choose a different choice, or look at all the outcomes and then pick your favorite. All these other games don't have that, which is what makes it a great beginner game. It's kind of like easy mode, like if you make a bad mistake, you can just rewind. And the dialogue was cringy and bad, the writing was kind of bad, but the game as a whole, the topics and themes they talked about, the relationships between characters that they had, was really good. And the Before the Storm, the prequel, was really good. The sequel, Life is Strange 2, that has nothing to do with the first one, is really good. But it's just amazing how that game really, it like owns a spot in my brain. Like, it's that good of a game. And then I got into other games, like just story games in general. I used to like not really care about story games, but I play like The Last of Us. I like Kingdom Hearts story. I played a lot of that when I was younger, so that's not really new. I played Detroit Become Human, Tell Me Why. Currently playing the Walking Dead Telltale game series. Yeah, I got some more to play. I got Heavy Rain to play. I got all kinds of different stories to play. And it's just interesting how what I thought was my least favorite genre of gaming ended up being my most favorite. And that's just so crazy to me. Like, that doesn't happen often, does it? I don't think so. But what's your favorite type of games, if you play games even? What's your like all-time favorite game? And like, what's the game you're playing now? Oh, you know, I played that one. That's a good one. I like it a lot. Oh man, I even forgot to talk about Night in the Woods. That's a crazy good game. That's like Life is Strange, but with good writing. I think if Life is Strange and Night in the Woods combined, it would be an unstoppable game. Maybe include Detroit Become Human. Yeah, I think those three games together would be too insane. Detroit Become Human's like storytelling and world building and choices and decisions, with Life is Strange's themes and relationships and stuff, with Night in the Woods dialogue and storytelling and world building. Man, all these games are just good. And don't get me started with Until Dawn. That was a good game as well. Wow, your haircut's looking mighty fine. I really hope you like it when I'm finished with it. Sorry, I talk a lot. I talk a lot when it comes to haircuts. Sometimes people even put on like noise canceling earphones, like I do. I mean, I can still hear you, but people usually turn them on to block me out, and I'll still just talk. It keeps me going. I don't have too many people to talk about or talk to at home. I talk to my husband a lot, but even he gets annoyed sometimes of my tangents. Yeah, thank you for listening. I appreciate it. Oh, perfect. Looks like your haircut is all done. So, how would you like to pay? Cash or credit? Credit? Okay. Thank you. Very nice credit card. I like it. Well. Oh man. The register's busted again. Let me try again. Ugh. Still didn't work. Okay. Third time's a charm. Crossing my fingers. It worked. Alright. You can just enter your info up there. Wow. You don't have to give me that big of a tip. It was just one simple haircut. Well, I'm honored. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed your relaxing haircut. Yeah, have a great day. Goodbye. Have a good night. And I'll see you when we have another haircut meetup. Goodbye. So long.